good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Oh, I'm just kind of waking up, but I figured I'm gonna hop on for a little bit. I miss y'all. I haven't been on in a minute. Um, so I've been just super busy. Making a little bit of time this morning. My dog is getting in my way, right? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Shibby Man Builds. I've been working on a new city. It's been pretty fun, so we're gonna load up, and today I'm planning on getting a little bit more work done in the, pretty small but somewhat grandiose town that we have going on. So it's got some larger, I tried to go for some larger impressive features that would make it really, really intriguing to be able to look at, maybe more so at a tourist destination. So big bridge to the entryway of this place. It turned out pretty cool. I tried running a little river through it. And all of this was done off camera. I've hopped on for, an hour or two here and there. Just haven't been streaming, so figured I want to, though. So we'll make it happen. But did want to just scoot over here. Oh, I ended up changing the texture back too. So we got a nice development over yonder. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'm not sure if I saved a cinematic. I think I did. So I'm gonna roll with that real quick. See how that looks. Alright, so for this town, so it's based off of mining industry. There are some mines kind of tucked away, and with that, I mean, I attempted something like this, like a small mining town, but then I totally kind of just dumped it. So I wanted to get back to a small kind of pass-through mining town, but yeah, this one I went a little bigger with. Definitely wanted to include some more notable features, like notable landmarks and stuff, so kind of went for this waterfall right here, like this dammed off waterfall, and yeah, it looked pretty cool. I could probably add some sort of like maybe water pumping station or something of the sorts, just to kind of help with the idea of that. But yeah, for the most part, it looks pretty good with the way the river kind of cuts through. It's like somewhat natural, and then behind these shops, it does have, like the key walls there, and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I kind of did like kind of a little bit of a hybrid, because I did chuck some rocks back there and gave some places for some bushes to sit. So went for kind of a mix. Just wanted it to feel like the river got partially developed, but just kept it a small stream. So I mean, I'm really missing out on some newer assets. So we recently got some, right? And I hope that made some people happy. I mean, it's nice to have. It's 'cause we got some newer buildings and stuff. We did get the Netherlands pack, and it looks good. These buildings look great as far as that goes. So if we pull up the... Wait, what's... How do they abbreviate that? Because we have the northeastern back. Instead of the Netherlands. Okay, so yeah, we do have those German buildings. I did throw one of those down. So that these look good. So these German buildings, these look great. I mean, I am happy with these. These look good. But we're still waiting, you know, on the more yeah, on the better features. We're still waiting on bikes. We're, you know, still waiting on boats, you know, ferries, you know, stuff like that. So we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. I did throw down this custom cemetery. It is the crematorium, but figure, I mean, now it's serving its purpose of maybe more so of a funeral home, it looks. So I liked this for sure. So right behind it, we do have our mining industry. It was pretty fun to whip up. And still have to sort of detail this one. So with this, I've been having a ton of fun building on these steeper slopes. I typically just kind of like avoid the steeper stuff, but I mean, it happens, you know? It definitely does. Something that inspired me to want to go like super steep like this, and with more like this sort of home style, was definitely Baxter Street in California. So I wanted to give something yeah, so something you got to burn a little gas getting up. So if we go check that out actually real quick, we could go hop over there. So Baxter Street over here in Elysian Heights, California, is absolutely ridiculous. So if we get a little bit of tilt here, you'll start to see just how steep this street is. So this road was built back in the 30s, or it was either the 20s or the 30s. And this is, yeah, before these roads were really heavily regulated. And so I think it's something like a 30%, or either 27 or 30. I mean, it's up there. It is a steep road. So if we come through here, so it's this next stretch. Okay, so this hill over here, right? So this hill across the way. So that's what we're looking at, right? So it just to try to Maps does not do this justice. Maps does not do this justice at all. If you were to walk up this, Like you can kind of get a feel with all the scrapes and everything that's going on up here. Um, and if anybody's seen the video of that Tesla jumping this and causing absolute havoc for the people who live here, I've talked to the people that live on this street, and they, yeah, the person jumped the Tesla right here, and just smacked into two or three cars, just kind of pinballed around, and ended up taking off. So there is a sign though, I think, that gives us the grade. And if we were to get like an angle right here, yeah, like pulling up to it sideways. I mean, so here is flat. There. Does that give you more of an idea of just how steep that is? Right? So that drops down. I mean, if you're in a car though, you know what I mean? Like you're flat and then you are dropping down. So this is a steep road, and it inspired me to not just avoid steepness altogether, really. So this one's marked. This one has, okay, yeah, this one's 30, right? Because I mean, you got the signage facing this way, so, and this one's not even as steep as this one over here. Yeah, they don't want you going up this one. That's the thing. You can go down. You can coast right down this puppy. Well, yeah, they don't want people driving up it because it's such a climb. That's wild. So, really, that was the inspiration here. That's what we were inspired to do. And so we did it. I mean, it's a pretty similar angle as far as that goes. So, but it does have a couple breaks in it. Anyway, I thought it was a neat idea. It reminded me to, definitely just use more of the natural terrain and not necessarily just flatten everything out all the time, because building in terrain is fun. I mean, you get to be super creative with how you want to throw things together, and it just makes things feel more natural, more organic, more interesting. I think we can go ahead, expand with some homes here. I think we could add maybe a couple jobs too. So we'll throw maybe like another custom factory down. So this is, I finally got the, oh geez. I mean, I just got them, so I forget what they're called. The modular resources and stuff. So we have these, but we have them in the service block form. So yeah, I used static ploppables, which I now have, and modular service blocks. So super happy to be able to use those, because you get some really cool stuff like this. So looks good, and definitely gonna do more of these. I'm gonna try to get the hang of using the static ploppables. So we need more jobs for this town and more people to take those jobs. So if we look at some general stats, So okay, so it's doing pretty good. But thing is, I mean, I don't even have any education here. Why is this town doing so good? All I have is an elementary school. I don't have any like higher education. And I haven't created any linkage here. I don't have any like buses or anything running through here either. So everybody's just able to drive out of town. This is another elementary. This one's probably full. Okay, I mean, it's almost full. But I mean, okay, so out of this one, yeah, I forgot that one only has, that one does have, so that has 5. Okay. So this one's 5, that one's full. And then that capacity is 500 out of... Well, this just tells our residents. Here we go. Okay, so that's solid. So children, there's only 418. So there's a couple out-of-towners. So, I mean, we could... Yeah, I mean, we need a small high school. So we're going to add more here. Maybe an apartment plex here. We can chomp out some area for some more homes here. Actually might have this be a connected development, actually. Might be pretty neat. Although we would just end up... Yeah, I'm going to keep it separate. Because this one branches off of the sort of bypass through here. And then this one's linked up with the business route. So... Just trying to think of where we got space for the high school. Figure it might be cool to do like a larger one though if we end up sprawling this out more. We do have a large one here that, yeah, about halfway full though, so I think we carved it out to where it's servicing. No, okay, I didn't select necessarily a district for it to serve though, which might be more effective. Figure I don't have one for Aspen, I don't think. Yeah, we don't have anything for Aspen. I mean, figure it's, or, oh wait, Hawthorne, excuse me. Aspen's right here. Geez, I haven't played in a little bit. So as far as adding, I don't think I wouldn't add schools here. I mean, this is maybe like private, and then they all are able to take a bus to the larger high school. And figure they also just kind of take the short commute to the elementary school. Here. Because we have, yeah, small high school here. Elementary school here. High school here. So out of these, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna add in these areas. And then, yeah, for this one, I'm gonna do the same, actually. That should increase over time. Because now these areas will target both these schools instead of potentially just dipping off somewhere else. So we will look at expanding the residential area, some more job creation, and a school. Let's do it. Alright, so for the high school, I'm going to want to keep it, I mean, pretty small. Figure, like, if we use a static or something, we can use the kind of building we want. Might be fun. Like, if we just make this a small high school. Because that's like the same one over there. We have used this model though. This thing, I'm trying not to like reuse buildings. We already have, I mean, there is a lot of assets, right? But it's just like, you know, having asset support, and having everybody else out there being able to, you know, create buildings and throw stuff out there. Yeah, like I like the idea of this, but it's just too dang freaking too dang big. Like we could throw it over here because it'll make more sense when it's surrounded by homes. Essentially like this school. I mean, this the style is kind of weird, but I did like how it fit. I might revisit that only because, like, yeah, the style's kind of poking out at me now. So, because I would probably want some more homes over here. But it's just not going to end up being too many residents at the end of the day. So, if we did have something like this, where would it go? Right? Something like right here. Doesn't necessarily have to stay, but I am Going to see. And I'm not hating it, but just figure if there's going to be a point where I can kind of, yeah, maybe sneak in an access road over here. Which doesn't seem bad. And so I was trying to think how I would want this road to continue. Like if I want this one to come back and open up another block back here. Or if it's going to be this one. All right, we're gonna keep it flat. And just gotta fix these pipes here. Give us some terrain issues. So what we're gonna do with this is look at, we're gonna keep in here. I'm gonna have this go a little bit out, and then also, okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, hopefully this starts coming together now. As far as the overall idea. We'll put on our constant slope, and then I'm just going to give this a big squiggle. Get the continuous here. Get our lines on. Something like that. Alright, we gotta use our road tools here. We'll just go through upgrade to flat. And then we could pull up the terrain around it. And, whoa. Alright, actually, so let's flatten this out. I do the trick there. Looks like it. We can think about what we want the terrain to kind of do here. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know. Oh, you can change the brush for the forest. I don't think I've ever messed around with that. That's pretty neat. Anyway. I'm probably gonna have to move that pipe again. All right. Move the whole thing. Get it out of the way. All right, so we'll just pick a better spot for it. like actually running it down over here. Alright, that's going to serve us a lot better. Alright, nice. So we'll be able to branch off some neighborhoods back here. Now we can set this to Crescent. I think it might be able to serve here too. So we got this one serves here, and then we kind of Venn diagram a little bit. So this one pretty much, yeah, got everything built in here. We got the little long jump. It's great. What do we got? Indoor sports building. Does that just go right here? Oh, right here. Because it doesn't really tell you what it does. In the normal ones, don't they give you the rundown of like what it's adding? Like with this, like when you add stuff, and not letting you know what it does. Like this one, yeah, more classrooms and well-being. Like you have the additions there. Was I just missing that? No? Okay. So I don't really necessarily know what these are or science and technology department. I mean, you would hope you would see maybe you would hope you would see like, yeah, I mean, so like plus 1 well-being or +1 outdoor. You would hope for like the technology wing that you would see plus, you know, +1 technology sales, or like +1, you know, something, right? But it's just it looks cool. So get rid of that. Can actually probably throw another cool building here. Be pretty fun. But I am gonna get this curved out. Something more like that. Trying to think, do we do a scan of my services? And then fire. Yeah. We don't have a post office. Oh yeah, I think I added. Okay, right. This was static. That's not actually doing anything, but it looked good. I mean, we could service block this with a post office. That would be pretty solid, honestly. It's either like this looks like a post office, or this. I kind of want to make this the post office. Wait, does this just act as a mailbox? Or is that the upgradable service block? Nice, okay, cool. Storage capacity for 100,000 mails. This building looks like it can hold 100,000 mails. And it looks like they'd have a sorting room too. Does this upgrade this block? Because this one you get a whole new block. Oh yeah, this one just like upgrades it. Okay. Add 10 workplaces. Yep. Boom diggity. Another entrance here. Another entrance here. 10, 20, 30. It's about close. And plus the sorting room and everything. Oh, so we only want one of these, right? Oh, wait, and it needs a... requires the invisible connection, so we'll have to draw the connection here. So, oh wait, we can put it here and then just draw the connections to it, and then they'll actually use all the doorways. So if we go and draw it like to this marker. Not necessarily a pro with these yet. But it should look like people are walking in and out of the doors. Alright. Right, so there was... Okay, so there's like 10 people in the in the sorting group. I guess that's how that worked. We added 10 workplaces. We have 40 total. That seems pretty reasonable. Not like there's gonna be like, you know, 20 people per floor. That seems good. We'll see how that flows once it gets rolling. I think we... Oh wait, we did need to... add parking. Am I moving this? Did I just move this here? Oh yeah, I'm thinking so. Okay. Let's make sure we don't break anything. Alright. So we're gonna get rid of these because I don't want to use move it on these. And this connection, if we get rid of that, that's gonna break some stuff. So I'll take it like that. And then hopefully we don't break everything. I don't want to keep it on that angle. I kind of like that. But we can also align it with this one. Okay, so I guess this isn't really helping me right now. Either of these trees. Maybe it'll line back up with the grid. That'll be solid. Nice. Alright, I like that. Yeah, that's a ton better. Might be to the point where I actually delete this and maybe try to blend in a wall here. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about that. But this is looking a lot better. If we want to maybe replace this to get a better road connection formed. See if that's still it's doing this weird angle with it. Is it that one that it's doing that with? No? Like, what is this connecting to? And if I get rid of this service block, okay, let's just redesign this. Oh, so there was, oh, okay, yeah, I had put an, so it was an office, okay. Alright, well that's fair. Alright. means you can't move. And you can't get rid of the decals either. Yeah, so you gotta place them exactly where you want them. That's kind of the tough thing about those. So figure something like this. These icons are making it hard to line up. Almost. Trying to think of. All right, I think I got it. All right, nice. Then we just do our pads. Find a good building to go right here. Be cool to do something like styling like this. Let's see. What would be cool? Try to fit in with the style here. And I just saw the post in the CS community that yeah, this was like based off a building in Tribeca. So 40th precinct. That was pretty cool. I may try working with another static ploppable. This is a little too retro. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Not exactly. Not exactly. The architectural clash almost works out, though. I just wouldn't keep it the same color scheme, but you can't change it. So... yeah, being able to combine all these statics is going to be something that's pretty fun to do. Nice. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's the whole terminal. That's sweet. Yeah, you can do some awesome stuff with these. Oh, maybe... No, that wouldn't fit. Nope. That's a pretty cool, like, office building. It's actually a pretty sweet office building. Yeah. That is cool, though. If anything, this is going to be a green space, and then we'll just transition into homes. I was surprised that worked. Did want to work on this, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick with the same style home, I think. Solid. Alright, we'll go ahead. We'll get some more jobs down. We can get a park down. So these aren't invisible. So I am pretty happy with the little bit of progress here. We'll get some more decals down and blend this in. We'll have 1 or 2 more neighborhoods to throw in, maybe an apartment plex. And then just tapering this neighborhood off. And yeah, adding some more homes back here too. Yeah, overall, I mean, this is pretty solid. We will need a place for a bus stop though. And this might, somehow, some way, I don't know, this might be it. Maybe. We can kind of try to tie it in with this sort of shopping center here. Do some parking back here, so I don't forget. Okay, so something like that, and then when we get to it. I'm not sure if we'll I'm not sure if we'll have the space. It may be cool to throw a little road right here and then just build a station here. Maybe it would be in a similar fashion to the way I did the station over here. because this is one of my favorite things so far. Or possibly something like that. Because we just cul-de-sac this one out. Maybe. What may be cool to actually work in to where the bus station's here, you actually access it this way or something. And it's just a cul-de-sac up here, and then you just have like a pedestrian path that links it up. That would be fun. So something like that. We are going to need a bus station. I mean, we're getting to that point. We're going to need some interconnectivity here. So, alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So we will call it for today. And yeah, Crescent City has been a real blast to work on here. I am loving it. We will keep cruising away here. And I hop on next. I'm not sure when that's going to be. But yeah, glad I could do a little bit today. And go ahead, I will call it. I will try to, real quick, just throw together a cinematic. I'm hoping this is going to work. Might be completely terrible. We'll see. Maybe not too bad. Alright. Let's kick it. Cool, cool. I'm gonna save that one because that is a solid shot. All right. Perfect. So, as we take one final kind of pass over here, really looking forward to getting back to this town here. Yeah, this place is a blast. It looks like a beautiful, beautiful just cluster town. I don't know. Really liking it. Really, really liking it. So yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait to hop on next time. I will go ahead and call it for today. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Shibby Man, and see you in the next one. Bye.